I watched a podcast where someone said Liverpool went really in a title race. They have the last 2 Premiership titles they've won. That's they won the COVID title and last season. That they were never really in a title race. Those titles were, it was clear from after like 10, 15 games that, well, maybe not last season, but it was clear they were going to win it way before the season ended. And even when they seem to stutter, the chasing team stutters more. But this season right now, thanks to the media anyway, every game they play, they are always talked about as a title defense, title race. If they don't win and Arsenal wins, what happens? So now everything seems to be happening to that team now. They're in a proper title race where if they lose a game and the other title contenders win, the discussion is, are Liverpool already out of the race? And it's just 7 games in. But then again, all this tend to work on players' psyche. And this is the first time this Liverpool team are facing that kind of media scrutiny. Arsenal have been facing it for the past 2 seasons. Man City are used to it. So this season right now, if you ask me, it's going to be an interesting season. And I'm telling you, City is in the race, whether you like it or not. City are always going to be there. Yes, they've lost De Bruyne, they've lost a couple of players, they've got new players that still need to gel, but never write City out, because they are going to always collect their 3 points from 9 out of 10 of all these mid to lower table teams that they face. So at the end of the day, it's probably going to come down to who beats who on the head-to-head, and that's why the table is still so close right now in the beginning of the season. 2 weeks ago, like I said, 2 weeks ago, everybody was writing Arsenal out of the season. They can't win it again. No, they have a soft on their belly. The mentality, they were questioning the mentality all over the place after game week 4. It's game week 7 now. The narrative is, are Liverpool going to be able to defend their title? So you see, the thing is, I think it's the new media anyway, and it's this thing right here in my hand. Yeah, social media, basically, because the world is moving faster right now. Everything is faster. Everything happens faster. Back then, there was a joke that back then you need to write a letter to your girlfriend to talk to her. It takes about a month, a week or 2 to get to her, and then she reads, and then she takes another a week or 2 to reply. So about a month. But right now, we're texting, we're chatting on the phone. Seconds, we're getting real-time answers. So the world is faster now. Everybody wants to talk about these things a lot more than before. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, when I started watching the Premiership and European football, nobody talked about title races until December, January. After like 15 to 20 games have been played, then you know who the proper teams contending for the title are, who are challenging for it, and who can possibly win it. But from the get-go now in today's football, from the get-go, from match day 1, win, lose or draw, everybody's talking about whether or not you can win the league, whether or not you are in the title race, whether or not you are going to fumble or you are going to stumble. And it's 7 games in. Normally, people always wait after the match, after the game week 10, to now understand the dynamics of the league, like who are going to be going to Europe next season, who are going to be qualified for Europe, and who are going to be in the mid-table, and then who are potentially in a threat of relegating. Right now, everything is being talked about from the get-go. Talking about West Ham now, threat of relegation. When Man U started the season losing against Arsenal, drawing against Fulham, people were already talking about relegation. I'm like, we need to just step on the brakes. We need to calm the TF down first. My team is at the top of the table right now, yes, but I'm not going to come out and say that, yes, we're going to win the league. It's just 1 point. A lot can change in 2 weeks. The international break is coming up right now, so at least everybody has time to rest. Whoever is a bit injured has a knock can recuperate. But it's a long season. You've never played 8 games. There's still 31 more games to go. A lot can happen in 10 games. You could be 6 points up and lose the next 2. Be level on points with the team that's chasing you. That's how crazy football can be. League football, that's how crazy it can be. It's not the Champions League where you need to be good on the day. It's a league where you need to be good at least 25 out of 38 games. You need to win at least, if you win 25 out of 38 games, you probably win the league anyway. But that's how it is. Sometimes it's still not enough. Arsenal finished the league with 89 points. Who could have probably won you the league in maybe 18 out of the last 20 league titles. and City still won with 91 points. So 7 games in, we don't need to be talking about are we going to win the league? Are we going to be in the title race? Do we have the mentality? It's too early. Let me just get some points. 2000 and Mourinho's second title, that was 2006. The one in 2006. After game week 10, the team that was second on the league was Wigan Athletic. You can fact check me. Wigan was second on the league. At that point, Mourinho even jokingly said that I think Wigan can go all the way to competing for the title. I mean, he said it jokingly. Fast forward to the end of the season and find out where Wigan was at the end of the season. So you see, it's too early. But then again, like I said, media, both social media and mainstream media, they want to have a topic to discuss. They want to always talk about something. So they'll always talk about this thing because they know that the fans react, rival fans react, and then they'll get the hits, get the clicks, and everybody will be happy, at least if you're in the business anyway. It's good for YouTubers to make money off the views and likes. It's good for the mainstream media to stay relevant and have people talking about them. So I guess it's the new age media that we are right now. So I guess it is what it is. Anyway, moving on. I said this before. I think it was one of our podcasts, one of our episodes where I was with Theo. The amount of low block Arsenal is going to face in Premiership this season is going to be, what was the word I used? It's going to be diabolic. It's going to be crazy. Every game Arsenal goes into right now, maybe barring Liverpool because they feel that the way they play first of all, and they feel that they are defending champions. Every game Arsenal goes in, we are going to play against low block. I mean, if City can pack the bus against Arsenal, so trust me, anybody you play against is going to be low block. But the thing is, teams are going to come out and play us. Maybe in the Champions League, yes, because it's always, Champions League is a different ball game. You need to win. But in the Premiership, where you are playing against teams that need to draw just to get a point, the low block Arsenal is going to face this season is going to be crazy. And it's already been showing. Man U was an anomaly because we didn't get it right. Man U actually played us out of the park. I mean, they weren't as dangerous as people may make it seem, but they were better on the day. The second game against It's Leeds, against Leeds, against Leeds where we won 5-0. Second game of the season, I guess Leeds was trying to, they won their first game, so they were trying to see maybe they could play with us. They got smacked. And then the next game was Liverpool, which we lost. And then fast forward to the game against Newcastle. The game is against City first, then against Newcastle, and now against West Ham. It's all been low blocks. And we all know how hard it is to break down a low block. But somehow, some way, we've been fighting our way through it. And one of the reasons why we've been doing so is because we've been scoring set piece goals. Because low blocks will always lead to a lot of corners, and corners are Arsenal's bread and butter. We like it. Declan Rice from the left, Saka or Odegaard from the right. So Arsenal fans, Gunners, don't expect Arsenal to beat teams 4-5 like we did some years ago and all that. Sometimes it's going to be 1-0, sometimes it's going to be draws because low block is going to be low block, and no team in the Premiership right now, in their right senses, is going to come out and attack Arsenal. They are going to want to catch us in the counter, so they are going to be playing us low block 75 to 95% of the time in all games, home or away. And finally, to end this all, I'm going to tell you the truth. As good as people think this Arsenal team is, they are going to get better, because there are a lot of new signings in this team that are still going to gel, and there are a lot of players that are actually still out injured. Havertz is out injured. Jesus is out injured. Noni Madueke is out injured. Odegaard limped off in the game. We don't know the fitness level of what's his name, Declan Rice, because of the way he was holding his back in the game against West Ham. He had to be subbed off eventually anyway. So the new signings like Zubimendi, Eze, Gyökeres, Noni Madueke, all these new players, they are still going to get better playing with the team. And that is when Arsenal is going to be even a lot more scary, because we're playing good right now. We're not playing at our best, but we're getting out the results. Top of the league, 2 games in the Champions League and 2 wins. No goals conceded. The best defense in the league, arguably the best defense in European football. and it's still a work in progress, because whether we like it or not, this team is going to gel. By the time Saka, Eze, Gyökeres, Odegaard get into good, free-flowing attacking football, probably that's when we're going to see the best of Gyökeres, and I get to shave my beard. But then again, like I said, Arsenal is going to get better. Teams are always going to play us in a low block. Hopefully we win the league this season. I think my team is going to win the league this season, just because of the squad depth we have and the caliber of players, and the fact that this player, the core, is still there, and they've learned over the years. They've seen what they've done wrong. They've seen what they can do better, and I hope the manager also learns from his past mistakes. And also, I hope injury favors us, because with the way football is right now, there's going to be a lot more injuries for everybody. Everybody is facing injury crisis. Everybody. Maybe except Liverpool, because some way, somehow, they just seem to not get injured that much. But then again, time will tell, like my friend always say, Theo. Time will tell. Come May next season, we will know we're going to be crowned champions. I want it to be my Arsenal. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Dugout Podcast. Until I come maybe next time, peace out.